You're now recording. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and call the meeting to order for...
To order.
Oh, thank you, Randy. Let's go through introductions. I'm Frank Robinson, current acting president of Cyberia. Would anybody else like to announce themselves?
I'm Andy Gacera, known Subversive.
Dave, equipment director. Over here.
Austin, events director.
Guy without the head.
Just a floating head coming by. I'm the marketing director.
No comment.
Exactly.
And would you... Okay.
He's writing ooh.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 O's on that.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right, so old business. Let's see. Went over the taxes. Purchased the Form 1 Plus. So we have the Form 1 Plus now in the building, set up, ready to print. Jim will be available to start teaching people how to use it this next week, his schedule permitting, obviously. Hopefully I will be taking a class on it soon, and then hopefully we will be having regular classes on it. Yeah, once we get enough instructors.
I think what we need to do, it has an interesting workflow. So.
Yeah. Okay. Stratasys was sold and picked up. The transaction was completed. I believe the final amount that we sold it for was somewhere around $9,000.
Yeah, it was whatever the minimum was.
Yeah, well, what we finally got for it after PayPal took out their fees.
Yeah, 10,000 minus fees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it was.
It was closer to 8.
Was it closer to 8?
I would
I got almost 2,000.
Yeah.
in fees.
So yeah, we got about 8,000 for it. The plans are to use the money for the large format CNC, as previously discussed and voted on. Andy, did you know, did we vote on the vacuum former, using funds for the vacuum former?
No, we did not, because at the time we thought that we were going to have sufficient funds for the vacuum former from the GoFundMe.
Okay, so we'll go into that later. In new business. FTC team registration.
It will happen Tuesday when our first check clears.
Okay.
Our sport check clears. We will be registering the team and ordering parts on Tuesday when our check clears. And then we will be picking up parts Wednesday and beginning our build on Thursday.
Okay. Then we'll meet after the meeting and talk about the reimbursement of the registration funds.
Okay.
Shouldn't be a reimbursement. Jim was supposed to have sent a check.
We can't order the parts and register. We did not have the funds to order the parts.
So
the way it's set up on the website, you have to register and order your kit of parts at the same time.
Right, but what I mean
Okay.
is, we shouldn't have had to do a reimbursement because Jim was going to write a check directly for this.
For the registration.
That's what was discussed 3 weeks ago with Jeff.
Yeah.
He was supposed to have a check sent. It was supposed to come to the FTC team through this address.
Yeah, from Cyberia.
Yep.
Okay. That must have gotten lost while Jim was busy with his
Okay.
event. Okay, so we'll take care of that after the meeting on.
Well,
get that cleared up.
Well, we'll have the money Tuesday. We can just dump it into the bank account then.
So, okay, so, let me jump here. The skylight was sealed. I got up on the roof. Andy helped me. Basically, what had happened was the change in temperature had caused the plexiglass to expand, and so that put pressure. The rivets tried to hold it in place, but it expanded, so it essentially just popped loose.
I didn't drill big enough holes.
Yeah, it deformed enough that it pulled the silicone loose, or it was silicone sealant. So basically, what I did was just fill the holes with more silicone sealant and fill the top of the crack with more silicone sealant, and that should last for the foreseeable future, like, unless the crack widens.
Maybe winter.
Any news on the replacement of the lock?
No news on that.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. So did we go over how construction went last meeting?
Yes.
We did? Okay. Okay, so we had the Google Nonprofits up and running. So have we gotten the FTC team set up yet?
Yep, everybody is set up. I registered tectonicninjas.org, and still need to get with Caleb on transferring the domain, the other domain.
I should be talking to him later tonight, hopefully.
Okay.
So we'll try that out.
Okay, very good. And all the students have accounts on Google, and they're set up anonymously, so their first name is Ninja and their last name is their nickname.
Okay, that works.
And all the mentors have a separate account as well under that organization.
Do they have any type of administrative access, the mentors?
Not currently, no. It's just regular user access.
We can add stuff later.
That shouldn't really be necessary for any.
No, for what we're doing with this, it really
Should just be regular users.
we can fall back on Dave as the.
I'm not quite sure what the privileges are as far as certain things like classroom goes. So
Those are completely outside of administrative function.
okay, all right.
Those,
Okay, well in that case, we're not working.
yeah, as soon as an administrator invites a teacher, then the teacher owns it.
Okay, all right. That's kind of what I was bringing up. Andy, I think you were the one that brought this up at the last meeting, the printing arm parts.
That's over as of this weekend. I never managed to get enough PCs set up so that we could run this as a print farm.
Okay. All right. We got the 2 printers for the school though.
Yes.
Those are set up and ready to go.
Yes, they're set up, ready to go. All of the equipment is here. We just need to we need to find a time for Austin to be able to take them to them. And that's it.
And now that Austin has a vehicle, it should be easier. So, all right. One more thing. Okay, that actually would be new business. So, anybody else have any old business to return to? All right. That's it for old business then. On to the board reports. Our treasurer is currently not here. So no treasurer report is currently available. However, when we have it, we will post it online for public viewing. Equipment.
So JJ is working on the big CNC again, trying to come up with a bill of materials. They realized at some point that what we had on the bill of materials was not going to physically adapt to the machine. So
Mostly in the way of the rack and pinion, right?
yeah, so rack and pinion is going to be the method, and that's going to require redesigning the gantry slightly and remaking some parts.
Right.
So
Okay. Well.
nothing major. It's just simple stuff.
Okay. Anything else in the way of equipment?
Nothing new that I can think of other than the Form 1 Plus is here and functional.
I'll actually bring this up under equipment instead of new business. Laptops.
Yeah, that is important. We got a donation of laptops. And
Yes, Jacob Nately donated 7 laptops, and my office donated 2 laptops, and those are almost set up. We ordered power supplies, and I need to put asset tracking and recovery software on them and finish with the updates. Now that I've got power supplies, I can come in here sometime and plug all of them in at the same time and run them.
Cart.
We also have a laptop card. So we will have a sign-up sheet for people to be able to check out laptops. What just happened to the screen?
Dave. Still going? Okay, still going. Okay.
I was just going to find who donated them, but that's okay.
Oh, who donated the cart? Yeah, go ahead. So I'm going to think. It seems like there's something else for equipment. Oh, the design computer got set up.
Yes.
So we now have a semi-decent computer in the back of the classroom that is running the AutoCAD suite. And is it running the Adobe suite?
Yes.
Yep. So we've
And
got
the Adobe suite?
Autodesk Product Design Suite Ultimate 2016 and Adobe Creative Cloud 2015 installed. Pretty much every application from both.
Okay. What do you guys think real quick about the monitor on it? Do you like it? Because if so, I might buy us some more.
It's fine, it works. It's not in a way, you need a place to put things below it without getting it in.
Yeah, I think we should put them on every monitor.
Okay.
That's not going to move ever.
All right.
So, or something like it.
We got
It was Brian K. Webb that donated a Brentford storage charge for the laptops to be locked up and charged while they're locked up.
Yeah. So we'll have to pick up a padlock for it. And then we already have a bike padlock that we can use to padlock the cart to an ID or something. So it doesn't go rolling out the door.
Yes.
Because that would be sad. Very sad. Okay. We also got a new drill from somewhere.
Bunch of drills.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, 3 drills. 2 DeWalt's and a Ryobi. The Ryobi just sort of appeared. I'm not sure where that came from. Anything else in?
Also in the equipment, we need to vote on setting aside funds for the vacuum cleaner.
True.
The GoFundMe has been sitting in the same place.
We did mention that, earlier.
So this will be. So. Okay. So how much is needed?
It hasn't actually been totaled up, has it yet?
It has been totaled up.
Okay.
We have a bill of materials for it. Dave has the link to the bill of materials. I don't have it on hand right now.
Where do I have that link?
It exists as a Google document.
So shared with my Cyberia account.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What's the estimated time on if we had all the parts right now? How long?
We have parts right now. Probably about
2 weeks. Okay. So yeah, shipping lead time plus about, let's go ahead and say 3 weeks. So figure, volunteer time, snafus and whatnot.
Yeah, the only document that I have shared with me is not complete, I believe. But we'll just total it up anyway, and it comes to $550.34.
Does that sound right?
Does that include the oven? Is that the same one?
I don't know, probably not.
I recall Tyler saying some number over $700.
Yeah, I was thinking like 800.
That's what sticks in my head too, is 800.
800.
But I can't remember an exact number. So
Yeah,
I
this-
think
It doesn't include the actual heating element of the foot.
so. We need to make sure we have an actual number before.
Yeah.
We need a real bill of materials. that is complete
So
before we can vote.
let's vote on making it a board decision then. That sound reasonable? Say if it's less than $1,000, then the board will approve it. Or do we want to wait till the next meeting?
I'm actually more inclined to wait till the next meeting and actually have a real number to think about.
Okay.
Yeah, we really need Jim's buy-in anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
All right. I'm fine with that.
Yep.
So. Okay, so we'll table that till the next meeting. Anything else under equipment?
No, I don't think so.
I can't think of anything. No. All right. Building.
Okay, building. We still need to get that lock. I need to just go talk to a locksmith to get a level 3 security lock that will have the open latch on the back. They're not easy to find in the hardware stores. You can get level 2s that are easy for that, but I can take apart a level 2 without even using a pocket knife.
Open latch on the back?
Yeah, for code for fire, that door is supposed to automatically open
from this side.
from this side,
Gotcha.
because rather than have to push the button. So
Gotcha.
it has to be a latch that does that. Also, the FOSCAM has gone off to meet its maker. It is an X camera. And so we need to purchase another one, but that is within jurisdiction. I just need to get with Jim and say, order this.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, that's it for facility issues at this point.
Are you just going to get the same one, or?
No, I'm going to get an HD one.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Might as well upgrade.
And, shop around a little bit, see if you can find something that maybe plugs into the exact vision system.
That plugged into the exact vision system.
No. Remember, Piero said he was going to have to make a plug-in to have it plug.
Well, okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Piero said that he said that the plugin existed, is what he told me.
I don't think it does.
Well, that's also, I don't know, it's.
No idea.
Okay.
And I want to try to fix that one.
Fix that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So best case we have 2, worst case we only have
Anyway.
Well, he'd be great for to do.
something else.
Oh, yeah, lots of things we could do with something like that.
All right. Nothing. Let's see. Yeah, I can't think of anything else building related. All right. So that's it for the building committee. Events.
State fair went well.
Okay.
The last open house went well. Gonna try and get planning on the next open house much earlier so we can get more advertisement out, tie it in with the newspaper article. Partnering with, or in the midst of a partnership with Boy Scouts as part of their STEM initiative, which is a split off from Boy Scouts. We might end up being a location as a lab for them. Also in the talks with some other retail locations about this.
Good. Anything else? Okay.
Got a lightning in for the year.
Yeah. It's time for events to start closing up. After the meeting, I'd like to discuss with you a November event and a December event. So, specialty events. Okay. Oh, that's where Jim came in. That's right. That's why it's a little broken. Membership committee, nothing to report.
There's 41 members.
That's the report.
I don't remember the breakdown between.
Is that the most recent?
That was as of Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
And that includes the 2 that we picked up at the open house this past weekend, and I don't remember who all has dropped off.
Okay.
That's a good amount for this. A good amount for this time of year.
That's about expected for this time of year.
Yeah. It should actually be around 45 to be
Yeah.
Sustaining.
I'd expect like 43 right now. So, but that's okay. We expect it to go down during winter months and such, without heat and such. Okay, so membership, advertising.
Advertising.
Anything to report?
There is nothing to report as far as advertising. However, on the aspect of getting stories out, getting picked up by newspaper people, maybe several calls to people we have, and interest from the Indiana, the Star, and talking with a reporter from the Recorder. That will be the end of that until we can speak with them in the next week or so. The other part of any advertising would be the rulers. There's a Becker.
The
rulers to have made for printing out or sending to have produced for us. And that's about it right now for advertising. We don't do a lot of paid advertising kind of things. Flyers are always available. The files are updated. They're on the Mac. I have to get them moved to the design station.
Something that just dawned on me. Did you ever get with him about the Google AdSense that we now have access to?
Not yet.
No, that's kind of, there's a lot of documentation requirements before we can apply for that.
I thought we already had that.
No, that requires a justification because they would be donating essentially cash equivalent to us, which is different than service.
All right. Okay.
So it's available. We just have to have a compelling story for them.
Okay. That it for advertising?
Marketing for advertising, marketing right now. There is, however, a contest that I'm going to print out a large banner for. It is for a contest to a company. I think it's Microsoft, but a company has developed a small button-sized board, Arduino board or Maker board, and it's a contest for building wearables.
Okay.
So they're looking for different designs for wearable information that would incorporate this CPU that they're wanting to develop.
All right.
So that will be going up. That will be printed out tonight, so that we can hang it up in a couple of weeks. Got information on it last week, and we'll be printing it out.
The way through the meeting already.
Getting it up here.
And FYI, we are recording.
You're allowed to talk.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for marketing.
That's it for marketing.
All right. Website committee. So we've already talked about the nonprofits, getting the ninjas signed up.
I have also a registered domain for the Ham Radio Club at w9crc.org, and did the same sort of thing that we did with the Tectonic Ninjas, except rather than creating separate accounts for folks there, I created email aliases for everybody that already had accounts. So if we decide to allow members to have accounts on there, then we would create them under that organization or whatever. I mean, that might be desirable at some point. If
Wait, classes. Can you add an existing email account under that system? Like, for instance, take my personal email.
Already done.
Okay, cool. Yep. I was hoping so. All right. Ready for website?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll have something next month I propose, but not until then.
Okay. Security committee. I believe the only thing to report on right now is the door lock, which we've already talked about. So.
Yeah, we've already covered door lock and the current cameras. JJ was supposed to get back with us about a pricing on on some other cameras that he was looking at too.
And he's
And
busy at the moment.
yeah, and
Oh,
if that doesn't happen, then we'll probably just order a couple of ones similar to the ones we use in the classroom to fill out the two dead spots that we want covered.
Okay. I also gave him the HID readers and stuff for the door lock for him to play around with, and I will be emailing him shortly about the actual like instructions and stuff that go with the door lock, the card reader door lock that's supposed to work with Wild Apricot. So that way he can get started looking into that and building that. Okay. I can't think of anything else for the security committee. All right. So that closes. Yeah.
Before it close out.
Oh,
No, we're not closing out the meeting. We're closing out board reports.
well, actually, there's one more. There's the executive board, which is fine.
Okay.
The only thing I have to mention on that is we have been going to some places and talking to some people about possible future locations for the club. And there have been some very promising talks that unfortunately we can't yet talk about, aside from just mentioning that good things seem to be in the future. So, that's all for executive. All right. So with that, we close board reports and move into new business. So.
All right. New businesses, the robotics team, Tectonic Ninjas, FTC 7790, is having the kickoff for tomorrow for the new game for 2015-16 season. We have 2 fundraising pages up, one at GoFundMe, which is Tectonic Ninjas FTC 7790, and one on Wild Apricot under the same name. Our goal is to invite people to donate to the team. We are trying to scholarship for the students and trying to make sure that they have a good learning experience so that they can grow. There's a lot of engineers on site. There's a lot of people who have technology backgrounds and technical skills that they can share, mentor with. Even if they're not listed as a mentor, I would encourage them to stop by and visit with the team on a Tuesday or Thursday evening during the build season, so they can know what's going on and encourage the kids to build. Looking forward to a good season, and hoping everybody can do a little bit to get involved and help our team.
Also, we will be selling gummies for fundraiser that the kids are designing the shapes of the candies themselves.
Yes. So that's a learning process. That's something that they're learning as they go. They're learning how to make simple molds and cast things in those simple molds.
And we will be printing the positives off on the new form printer.
Yes.
Okay. Any other new business?
I mentioned donations.
We kind of went over donations as they came in through. Oh no, dollar donations. No, I haven't mentioned those. That would have been under treasurer. That's why we didn't go over that.
Right.
Do you want to go ahead and mention that then?
Thanks to Schmidt Associates and Wilhelm for $500. Yay.
Yay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And is there anyone else?
Just those things that Jacob has donated a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And is also donating a set of racks for a set of server racks that we need to get picked up as well.
Yeah.
I have not actually gotten a clear answer from him whether he would prefer actually, I kind of have. He says he wouldn't bother with the tax write-off as a thank you for that, so we might as well offer him a month or 2 paid membership for the significant dollar worth of those laptops, especially. I mean, that was 7 laptops that are worth about $75 a piece.
Okay.
So that's a significant dollar value of the donation. And they all have functioning batteries.
Really?
Really, all of them have
That
batteries.
there's a $75
All of them
value.
have batteries that will hold at least a half hour of charge.
That's amazing.
Yes. So this is a significant help in being able to have wireless laptops in the classroom when people have classes.
Yep.
And it's a big step that I'm very happy that we finally managed to cross that hurdle. So I would like to request that we offer at least 1 free month, possibly 2 free months, to Jacob as a thank you for the donations of these things that he's made.
Well, it's a simple voting matter. So let's see, 7 laptops, roughly $75 a piece, you'd say, with working batteries.
$675. $675.
So let's do 3 months at, what is he currently?
He's currently a $60 member.
Okay. So 3 months at full membership. Does anybody want to make a motion for a vote?
I would like. I actually called for it, so so somebody actually needs to second it. Okay.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? And it passes.
Okay. I will contact him and let him know about that, just like I will be writing the thank you letter for Smith and Associates. And
Okay.
Wilhelm, I'll need their addresses from you.
Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and credit it in his account?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Well, basically what it is there's a way to comp
Yeah, I know.
the, okay.
Okay. All right. Ooh, sorry. We're still going? Okay, we're still going.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Any other new business? New business going once. New business going twice. Third time's charm? All right. Well, okay.
Something about events. I'm gonna try and get in touch with Indianapolis Maker, so that we can begin hosting their meetings here. Also gonna start hosting meetings for Fair Creek Film here each Sunday or every other Sunday.
Fair Creek. Fair Creek Movies.
Air Creek Movies.
Fair Creek.
Fair Creek.
Movies.
FAIR.
A couple other local meetup groups, maker groups, programming groups, things like that.
Okay.
So to help build our community knowledge.
All right. Yeah, we'll need to have a discussion about that, but that's good. Cool. Okay. Any other new business? Going once, going twice, 3 times. All right. With no new business, I move to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. All opposed? Meeting adjourned.